Hi, hello everyone. I know it's been a little while, I think like 11 days, 12 days since I've filmed last and uploaded, so I wanted to film a bit of an update. There has been a lot going on. I had a couple of tooth extractions about 6 days ago now, that I've been recovering from, so I've basically been like napping when I'm not, working, and taking pain medications and drinking a lot of protein shakes and soup, since that's all I could have. But I did want to kind of fill everybody in on what's going on with my weight loss situation again, because I think I mentioned that I wanted to touch on it a little bit, since I had gone to my doctor and talked to him about like the stall and everything like that I have been going through. So for anybody new here, I have been on a weight loss journey for a while now. I did it for a long time without any type of medication. I've tried like every fad diet in the book at this point and everything, and while some of them were very, very effective at losing the weight, none of them were anything that I could really maintain up till this point. And so I was recommended to go on a couple different medications now. The most recent being Saxenda and then Wegovy, which I am currently on and have been on the highest dose of for nearly a year now, or maybe even a year now. I know it's really close either way. But for about, 5 months now? 4 or 5 months now, I have been at a hard stall. Certain effects are wearing off. The food noise is coming back. The cravings are coming back. I can eat way more than I used to be able to, which I'm trying hard not to, because I know that, even with the medication, when it was working, like those are habits that, I needed to work on. The point is that you're using it as a tool to better your habits, so that if you are ever not on the medication, you can hopefully, maintain a healthy weight. So that being said, yeah, it is becoming much harder, and especially now since I am not losing any weight, it's a little discouraging. And I have spoken to many other people who are in the same spot as me on this medication, and are going through the exact same thing. So I know it's not just me. I know this seems to be a thing. My doctor did say that I am at that point in time where they are seeing people generally do see the medication become less effective. Now, I was curious, knowing that I had the tooth extractions coming, I was curious to know, with the change in my diet, mostly being, high protein, low carb shakes and things like that, if I would finally see some weight loss again. Because I figured, if I'm gonna lose weight on this medication, it should be when I'm like literally not at all eating incorrectly, right? I mean, I know I could be eating a more healthy diet as far as like vegetables and things like that, but obviously I can't do any of that right now, right? So, I've just been doing high protein shakes, about 40. The lowest one I have is 26 grams, the highest is 42 grams of protein. I've been doing those. I've been doing no sugar added fruit smoothies, and just watching. I haven't gone over in calories. I haven't, nothing like that. I am hydrating way more, drinking a lot more, because I'm trying to keep, the moisture in my mouth and heal up and everything. That being said, my weight is still not moving. Even now, for, eating or drinking this way for about a week now, I still am not seeing any weight loss. Oh my gosh, all of these ACs are going to turn on at the same time just because I'm over here talking. I apologize. So if you hear that loud sound in the background, literally my AC units, like for this building, are 3 feet away from me. Anyways though, so it is extra discouraging because I don't know what else I could do at this point. The constipation's not an issue anymore. I'm hydrating. I brought up my protein amounts. I feel like I'm doing everything and nothing is working. I haven't been as active, you know, over the past week, aside from, you know, standing in what's required for working. You know, but that being said, I am still in a calorie deficit. And I feel like I'm doing everything else correctly. So I should see, you know, even if it's slow, you'd think I'd see a little bit of change, right? But I'm not. And it is very, very hard. And for anyone who's been there for a while, and even if you haven't, like, you know, I tried to be like really transparent on here with everybody, because I don't want you all to think that everything works perfectly for everybody, and that, you know, it's never going to be difficult, or that, you know, you are the only one struggling, or, you know, maybe you're doing something wrong. I mean, it's not to say you might not be, but, you know, it just shows that sometimes, you know, we struggle. It's not as easy as people will try to make it seem, especially, you know, online and on social media. So that being said, I have 2 months left of Wegovy currently stocked. Oh my god, every AC in this building is currently turned cold. But I have 2 more months like stocked right now, which is good, because I've been having a lot of shortages again in this area of pretty much every GLP-1 medication or any other weight loss medication has been having a shortage. And then I'm getting back with my doctor again to try to regroup, and we're gonna reassess from there. So I don't know. He hasn't really said much about the Zepbound. I think I mentioned in a previous video that was maybe an option. Like, I was looking into that too. I saw some people, you know, because it has different components to make it pretty effective. I saw that some people in my situation moved to Zepbound, and saw some change, some luck. So, you know, I had brought it up to him, but he doesn't have any other patients that are currently on it, is what it sounded like, and he really didn't say much else. So I don't know if that's gonna come up as an option again. I didn't want to be like super pushy, because I don't know. But it is what it is. I'm doing my best in the meantime. I am gonna try to get more active again. I'm considering, you know, once I get out of my financial mess that I'm in, saving up and getting myself a portable treadmill. I'm only in a small apartment, so I need something that I can like fold up and like store away pretty easily, and, you know, that way it's like right there, so I can just jump on it when I feel that motivation, and, you know, just watch something or listen to music and just get walking for a while. If you're all at all like me, like, I don't know if this is an ADHD thing, which I have, or if it's something else, but for me, like, I will get these really strong bursts of motivation to do something, and then, like, just as quickly as it pops up, like, it just dissipates. Like, if I have one step between me, like, you know, sitting there with the motivation to exercise and then exercising, like, just knowing that I have to, like, put on a different outfit, or, you know, walk to the gym or something like that, that one extra step sometimes is the difference between me actually, you know, doing the thing, exercising, or not. But yeah, so I'm considering doing something like that, getting something like that, so I have it, and it would help, I think, with, you know, just being able to hop on at any point in time, you know, when that motivation hits. So yeah, I need to drink. My mouth is so dry. I am loving this water bottle, by the way, the Owala. I know the Stanleys are like the craze. I do have a Stanley. It's nice. It works. It stays cold and all. But for me, I like something for like the gym and things like that, where like it's leak-proof. And plus, it's cute. Look at it. It's so colorful. It reminds me of like a Fisher-Price toy, right? And it's got like this little lock, which doubles as kind of like a hangy thing. And then, see? Flowing water everywhere. And it's got like a You can like pour it to drink from it, which I need to do right now because I'm not supposed to use any straws after the extraction. Or like that right there is actually a straw, so like I'm not actually using it. Don't worry, no dry sockets for me. But you can suck from that, and there's a straw in there, and you can drink from it that way. So yeah, refreshing. I just got water all over my nose. But yeah, it is a good bottle though. It does keep things very, very cold. So if you're looking for something cute that's not a Stanley, consider a wallet. They come in a bunch of different colors too, which is cool. But anyways, yeah, so I just wanted to update you all on where I was and everything, and life and all, because, well, it's been a little slow getting things uploaded around here, and a lot's been going on. But yeah, as far as what else I'm gonna do on this journey, I really am stuck. And I don't know what else to do. I really don't know what else to do. Like, I don't know what else I can do. I mean, I've lost a decent amount. How much have I actually lost now? Let me think. I've lost over 40 pounds now. Maybe even 50 pounds. So, yeah, I mean, it's not like, I'm very happy with the fact that I've lost that much, but that being said, I still have more to lose to be healthier, right? I am 5'2". I weigh currently about, I'm going to say 179 to like round it to that number. But I bounce anywhere from 178 to 180 recently. 179 is the most common weight that I've been seeing. And my goal weight, it's going to change. Wow. I thought all the ACs were on, but apparently there's another one that needed to turn on. Anyway, so, I mean, it really depends how much muscle you've gained and everything. Muscle weighs more than fat, they say. And so my doctor thinks around 140 is when I will, I might be good. So we're going to see. Obviously, if you don't have as much muscle mass, like, you might end up weighing a little bit less, whereas you can have a lot of muscle mass and like look super fit, be super fit, and weigh a little bit more. So, the BMI thing is not really what it used to be. Like, a lot of people don't listen to that as much anymore, other than like a general, like if it's really high, maybe, consider making some changes. But what matters most is your actual, your muscle mass and body fat mass and all that type of stuff, and just generally your health, right? That's the most important thing overall. So I'm not giving up. I'm just gonna keep doing what I've been doing. But I do have that fear, as somebody who's done like the whole yo-yo dieting and everything. I do have that fear that my patience is gonna run out. Like, is this gonna get worse? Am I gonna binge at some point? I mean, and then will I go backwards? If I start gaining more weight, like, am I gonna give up? It's just, I don't know. I just really deep down was hoping that by this summer, I would be pretty close to my goal. Because it's been, by that point, it'll have been about 1.5 years, and it doesn't seem like it's possible. I don't want to say it's not possible. It's just, this is how it feels like currently. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep doing what I've been doing and making any changes I need to make. I have an audience, a little squirrel that's watching here. I'll show you him. My little friend right here has been watching me this whole time. He was like standing on his hind legs and turned around facing me earlier. He likes to dig up snails, and then sorry, I moved too fast, I guess. He likes to dig up snails, and then he'll bury them in my pots over here, and then he'll go back and dig them back up later. He'll eat them and leave the shell like all over the place on the lanai. But anyways, that's what's going on. I didn't want to leave you all in the dark about everything. I wanted to touch base. That's, you know, I mentioned in a previous video that I really wasn't going to be doing too many weight loss updates unless we saw changes, just because I felt like it was getting repetitive and I didn't really have much to say. But you know, today I felt like this was kind of important to say in case somebody else is in the same difficult spot that I am in. So anyways, that's all. I just wanted to fill you all in on what was going on. Let me know how your journeys are going. And yeah, I hope everyone's staying healthy and happy, and I'll see you all again, hopefully, pretty soon.